Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in with me today. And today I am going to be playing Happily Ever After on the NES. This game was developed by Atlas, and it was published by Sofel. Now, wait a minute. Atlas? Karate Kid on the NES? Not a good game. Friday the 13th on the NES? Debatably a good game. Xerxes? It's another debatable one, I haven't really played it. Erikato Satoru no Yume Boken, King of Kings, Megami Tensei, and my favorite action game on the NES, Rockin' Cats. Oh yeah, the game was so awesome. So, anyways, this game might have a chance. Let's take a look. Now, 1991. Again, around the same year that Rockin' Cats was made, so I'm having high hopes for this game. This game's gotta be awesome. Let's watch the intro cutscene. These are nice graphics, but it's 1991. You know, I would expect the graphics to be good. Now, I haven't seen the movie this game is based on yet. This is a movie-based game, so that's another scary thing about it. I'll try to keep high hopes. I mean, that's a pretty cool picture. Oh, he turns to a dragon. Ooh. He looks like, his human form looks like Captain Hook. Yeah, this time it's the dams in distress, or whatever you call the guy. This time it's the guy that the woman has to rescue, not the woman that the guy has to rescue. So it's kind of like a role reversal. Now I heard something about like this game being like, the movie this is based on being like the first movie where a Latina woman portrayed Snow White. And by the way, I didn't do anything. It goes back to the cutscene, like right out, like 2 seconds after you start the game. I am Blossom. Lord Malice has taken the prince to his evil castle in the Land of Doom. Take this flower as my gift. It will help you cross the lake. Now, apparently, according to rights issues that the movie itself is going through, that's why the game wasn't ever released. Hey, Elaine. Hello. And I love this music. I'm not even joking. So as you can see, there's only 4 stages in the game. That's not a good sign. That usually means it'll be hard to beat. But I got my hopes high. Alright, so controls. They respond well, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're good. I mean, they respond well, like that's a good sign. So A jumps, B attacks. Okay, cool. Now, these fish look like they're from Swamp Thing on the NES. Fruit. That doesn't give you any health. Okay, so you get over here. When I first played this game, I was stumped. I had no idea what to do. And here's what you do. Now, the select button doesn't do anything, but for some reason they made it so you have to keep pressing the B button as fast as possible. Then press the A button, and there you go. You get a little flower that comes up out of the ground. Okay, I got hit there. And you get 5 hits. Alright, oh, shh! Alright, that was me. That was me, so I'm not going to count that against the game. And I start with 3 lives. Okay. And I hit the enemy, yet the game doesn't think I did. So I think this game's pretty delusional. Okay, jump past the fish. I don't know what that thing's supposed to be. Looks like a Pac-Man trophy or something. Oh, I get it. Dandelions. You know, they're like the flowers, dandelions, and they have lions for a face. Okay, so get up. Oh, wait! Jeez, I pressed the A button, damn it. Okay, there we go. And, okay, there we go. Wait for him to come around. Okay, there we go. Got him. Okay. Now, I'm sure that if I die this time, like if I get far enough, it'll start me off at like a checkpoint, right? Nope. You die, you go all the way back to the beginning of the level. Doesn't matter how far you got. And these levels are kind of lengthy, not like horribly long, like, nothing like Ikari Warriors or anything. But, I mean, they're good like 10 minutes to get to the end too, so it's just, or I'd say more realistically like 5 to 10 minutes, but still, I mean, all that hard work is gone. And by the way, you have continues in this game, like 5 of them, so it's basically 1 for each level plus 1 more. But if you lose all them, that's it. You go back to the title screen, back to level 1, back to square one. And you would think the fruit would probably give you extra health or something, but nope, all it does is give you points. Now, unless this is a port of an Atari game, which it's not, this shouldn't, you know, I don't give a crap about score. That's not why I'm playing it. I'm playing it to beat it. I'm not, you know, it's a game from 1991. If it was a game from like 1981, I could see, you know, score having an importance. But it's not. This, you know, and also you don't get a different ending based on your score, so the score is basically useless. Okay, so I'm gonna kill the dandelion. If you don't get the fruit fast enough, it does go away. And wait a minute. Is that an apple she just got? So, I thought in the original Snow White, like, the witch or whatever poisoned her with an apple, and now she's eating an apple? Well, some might say, well, she didn't eat it, she just put it in her basket or inventory. I say she ate it. So, I'm near the boss, which would be a good sign, except I'm gonna die here, see? That's another thing, this hit detection is just horrible. It's just horrid. Like, look at that, I'm not even touching him and I still kill the thing, which, I mean, I'm glad, but the thing is the hit detection in this game, the bad hit detection, also works against you. So it's kind of a two-way street. I guess I consider that fair, but I'd rather have the hit detection fair. And by the way, this cape attack, that's the only defense you have in this game. There's nothing else you can really do to defend yourself. So you're pretty much like a liberal being robbed at gunpoint. Okay, oh, wait, okay, ooh, okay, he could've got me there. Alright, so this time I'm gonna be really careful not to get hit. Okay, kill the bat. God, I didn't know bats were so deadly. Too bad you can't summon Ozzy Osbourne in this game. Have him bite the bat's head off. Okay, do the same thing again. I'll wait for the thing to come back. Okay, there we go. At least you don't fall through the platforms. Oh! Oh! Well, I had no choice. I had to get hit there. I don't know how else I was supposed to... Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Jeez. And yeah, the bat blends into the friggin' background. Okay. Sorry if I'm quiet, I'm really trying to concentrate. Oh. I got hit from that thing? Well, it didn't look like it. Now there's no point, too, because I'm going to lose a few points facing the boss, so I might as well get myself killed. But then you don't want to get yourself killed because you made it all this way to the boss, which is right after this tree stump here, if I can get past it. There we go. I still don't really know how to kill this guy. You hit him, then, you know... Damn, okay. I can't do it. And again, the game forces you back to the beginning of the stage. So, this game suffers the Back to the Future Part 3 deal, where there's only a few stages, but they make them as hard as possible so you can't beat them. I wouldn't say the game's as hard as that game, per se, but it is tough, and I think it's too tough, you know, for the game's own good. You know, at least make it possible to get past the first level, and then, you know, gradually get harder and harder. Don't just, you know, ramp up the difficulty. Okay, so... Get the flower to appear. Oh, wait, wait, oh! Good thing I avoided him. Okay. The thing looks like Pac-Man almost. Oh, whoa! Okay, I don't know how I avoided that. Whoa! Oh, shit! Damn, okay, there we go. Excuse my language, I'm not one to swear a whole lot, but... Oh, look at that! This game is horrible, and you know what the funny thing is? I actually hear people talk about how good this game is. I don't necessarily see what's so good about it, but then again, people have different opinions on things. And yeah, if you fall down a pit, you don't automatically lose continue, but they start you off with one hit, so you might as well be dead. I mean, even if I make it to the boss, what's the point? I'm gonna lose. I'll just try to persevere. And the music, I want to talk about that, but I want to be able to get to the second level before I talk about it. So, here we go. Now, this time, I'm just going to get myself killed and restart, because if I make it to the second level and I die, you know, it's not going to make any difference. So, I'm just going to get myself killed. Not giving a crap what hits me. There we go. Now, the crappy thing, too, is once you lose all your continues, you get the game over, you know, that's obvious, that's a given. But then it goes back to the copyright screen, and you have to wait, you know, you have to wait through this screen, and it's like, you know, I already saw when I booted up the game. I don't need to see it again. But the good news is you can at least skip the intro cutscenes. I do like that song. Okay, so let's give this another try. Oh! Damn! Okay. That's the thing, too. You don't know when those things are going to turn. You just have to take a lucky guess. I mean, for that guy, it's obvious because he's pinned between, like, these two platforms, but if it's an open land, you don't know. So I'm going to try this again. Get the flower out. Oh, that was lucky. Okay. You gotta time that right, too, when you spawn the flower. Oh! Ooh, I'm surprised I made that. I thought the fish was gonna come back out of the water, but it didn't. Okay, so here we go. I almost got this. Grab the apples, even though I thought that's what Snow White was trying to stay away from. Get the cherries, because apparently this game is Pac-Man all of a sudden. Or should I say Miss Pac-Man. Oh! Oh! It's close. Okay, so here's the boss. Ah, okay. Not too bad of a boss, I'll admit. Not too bad. But you still have to go to the end of the screen to go to the next level. Okay. You made it through the 7 Pines. I am Marina. Soon you will come to a place where you may use my water powers to help you jet up to new heights. And that's all your character says throughout the entire game. Thank you. That's her only thing, the only thing she says. I haven't seen the movie, but I'm pretty sure it's safe to say she said more than just, thank you. Alright, Elaine. So maybe Jerry Seinfeld will be the boss. This guy looks like something that would be in, like, you know, Beauty and the Beast or something. That's the funny thing, it does look like a Disney film, but it actually wasn't by Disney. I would complain normally that you can't skip that part of the game, but the music's awesome, so I'll excuse it. Oh! Whoa. At least the rocks don't, like, keep randomly respawning. I like that. They're always at set locations. This music reminds me of, Panic Restaurant, which I'll refer to later. But there is something about the music in this stage and a few other parts in the game where you might actually recognize a song in here, so that's why I haven't talked about the music until, you know, I haven't talked about the music yet. And you have to jump properly on those bridges or else you're gonna fall through. Like here, I'm probably gonna... Oh, fuck! Well, at least I have a few continues left, so that's good. But I'm gonna get myself killed because since I only have one hit left. At least I haven't used up any continues yet until now, so that's good. Okay, so... Alright, go around the rock. And that's another thing, too, that I give the game merit for, is that it's not impossibly hard to dodge the rocks. It can be done, so I do appreciate that. Okay. Blue and red apples? Okay, if you say so. Or if you look so. These wolves seem to be like almost impossible to hit. It's like I'll hit them and the game won't register the hit, as you can clearly see. Oh fuck! Now see, this is what I'm talking about. If you don't jump at the exact right moment, you're not going to make it. Again, a classic example of a game that's just way too hard. This is only the second stage. Now, I'm not expecting it to be easy, but I'm not expecting it to be impossibly difficult either. Which is exactly what it's doing to me. That's exactly what it is. Oh, now I can kill the Sewell guys now? Okay, is that how it works? Now, I'll admit these jumps aren't impossible to make, but I'd rather not have them, you know. I can't say this game doesn't, you know, shouldn't have precision jumping, though, because, I mean, it's not like your guy's Snow White. Slips and slides all over the place, I'll give him that. Oh! That was close. Okay, so here, you have to use the water power-up, and then you have to just stand here and wait for the jet to come out. But you have to jump, you have to know exactly when it's gonna do it, you know, it's like... There we go. And you gotta be quick, because that thing doesn't take long to go away. Hey, look at that! He goes up the... He's somehow able to climb up that little ledge. Anyways, so listen to this song and tell me if it sounds familiar. Yes. If you can't tell already, that's the exact same song from Friday the 13th on the NES. So now people are thinking, wow, Sofel ripped off of LJN? Wow, that's weak. Well, as I said earlier, Atlus was the developer of this game, and as they were the developer of Friday the 13th. Now, not only that, it's the same exact composer, Hirohiko Takayama, because he actually verified working on both of these games on his Facebook page. So, very interesting stuff up there. Now, I have two theories on why he reused a song. I mean, I don't know if I'm right, but one theory I have is that maybe he, crap. And I probably won't get to start from the cave either. I'll probably have to start from the beginning of the stage. Yep. Well, I can't say I was really surprised. Anyways, so one theory is maybe Hirohiko thought, you know, it fit with the game, or the second theory, which also goes along with the first theory, is that maybe Hirohiko was rushed, you know, maybe the game was rushed in development, which would explain why there's a little amount of stages and why this game's having so many issues with it. And Hirohiko just, again, under pressure, just took a song from, you know, that he earlier composed and just threw it in the game, you know, and thought, hey, well, this does fit with the spooky cave setting, so I can't really blame him. It does fit. I won't lie about that. But anyways, I mentioned Panic Restaurant earlier, how this song kind of sounds like it's from that soundtrack. And that's because Hirohiko did write that, along with Kenji Ino. Now for a while, Hirohiko was a little hesitant to talk about video game music because, you know, his friend Kenji Ino died, you know, a few years ago from heart failure. So he was really torn about that, and I feel bad for him. But I think he's moved on now. He actually talked about wanting to do video game music again, so that's pretty cool. So the music in this game is a little repetitive, but again, if the game was rushed, I can totally understand that. I don't know how I'm supposed to kill this guy, though. See if can I jump over him? Yes, I can. Woo. And the level's not over yet. Oh, I still gotta kill this flower. You can only attack this guy when the flower is like opened up. I can't beat him, so that's where I give up. So I personally think this game is a festering piece of poop, but there are people who are raving about this game. They just love it. And you know, again, that's the thing. I seem to like the games everyone hates, and I seem to hate the games everyone likes. So that's just how my circuitry is. And I'm glad, because some of these games are upset that, you know, they don't have someone to love them or cherish them. But then I come by and I'm like, hey, you guys are alright. So anyways, you can download this game. If you do a Google search, do not ask me for the ROM. You will not get it. In fact, but you will get something if you ask me for the ROM. You will be blocked. Just a warning out there. So, not to be a jerk, but come on, people. A simple Google search should get you the results you want. And to help you even further, I think I got this ROM on Nintendo Player's website. So if you want to get it, do a Google search. That's all you need to do. I'm sorry, but that's all I can do. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, check out Hirohiko Takayama's music and check out his Facebook page. He's a great guy. I mean, I've spoken to him several times and he's helped me out a great deal. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. God bless, and have a good one.